వచ్చిందా? My friends, in the previous classes, we discussed about nutrition, modes of nutrition. So, nutrition is nothing but the process of providing or obtaining food necessary for health and growth is called nutrition. The process of providing or obtaining the food necessary for growth and health is known as nutrition. Example of nutritions: carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, minerals and etc. are the example of food materials. We taking all these nutrients. Is nothing but carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins and minerals into our body is called nutrition. That's why I am saying another definition. The procurement or intake of all nutrients into our body is called nutrition. We also discussed nutrients in the previous classes. Nutrients means the chemical substances that are required for the production of energy, body growth and body building are called nutrients. So nutrients means food material, nutrition means taking food materials into our body. Yes, it is quite different. Nutrition different, nutrients different. Nutrients is food materials, nutrition means taking food into our body. Okay. So nutrients are divided into two types. We also discussed it. What are they? First one micronutrients and second one macronutrients. Micro means they need small quantity. For the production of energy, body growth and body building. So they are called micronutrients. Example, vitamins and minerals are the example of micronutrients. They need small quantity of our body. Macro means they need a large quantity. For the production of energy, body growth and body building. They are called macronutrients. Example, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids are the example of macronutrients. We discussed this two times in the previous classes. Now we discuss modes of nutrition. Modes of nutrition is nothing but type of nutrition. So nutrition is divided into two types. The first one is autotrophic nutrition and the second one is heterotrophic nutrition. First one is autotrophic nutrition and second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition and the second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Yes. So auto means they can prepare their food automatically. Automatically means they can prepare their food cold. Heterotrophic means they cannot prepare their food. They depend on others. That's why heterotrophic nutrition means dependent trophic nutrition. They depend others. Autotrophic nutrition means they can prepare their own food. That's why they are independent. They can prepare their own food. Okay. So autotrophic nutrition. What is the meaning of autotrophic nutrition and what is the meaning of heterotrophic nutrition? In the previous classes means 7th and 6th standard you can learn different types of organisms get their food. Yes or no? You can learn in the previous standard 6th and 7th different types of organisms get their food, how they can prepare, how can they obtain food. You also learned it. That's why I am asking what is the meaning of autotrophic nutrition and what is the meaning of heterotrophic nutrition. Yes? Okay? Autotrophic nutrition is nothing but some organism capable to produce their own food nutrition. Some organisms means you also learn. Mostly the plants are called autotrophs. In the previous standard, 7th standard or 6th standard, why the plants are called autotrophs? Means they can prepare their own food. How they can prepare their own food? Yes, they depend on some substances. What are substances? Gases from air, water and minerals from soil, and sunlight from atmosphere. Yes, so the plants acquired gases from air, water and mineral from soil, light from atmosphere, and they can prepare their own food. Means they convert simple inorganic substance into complex organic substances. Simple means only one. Complex means more than one bonds. More than one bonds is called complex. Only one simple. So the autotrophs are convert simple inorganic substance into complex organic substance. Okay. So once again, what is the meaning of autotrophic nutrition? The simple definition is some organisms capable to produce their own food is called autotrophic nutrition. Okay? Some organisms are capable to produce their own food is called autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic Yes, it is a very simple definition. According to biology, they have another definition. Yes, the definition is the organisms capable of using light energy to produce complex substances. Complex substances means their food, their own food. The organisms capable of using light energy and they produce complex substances is known as autotrophic nutrition. Okay? Once again, the organisms capable of using light energy to produce complex compounds or substances, nothing but food, is known as autotrophic nutrition. The organism capable of using light energy produce complex compound or substances of food. That's why they are called autotrophic nutrition. Such type of organisms are called autotrophs. Autotrophs nothing but they can prepare their own food. Such type of organisms is called autotrophs. Such type of nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. For example, plants. You know that plants are prepare their own food. We also learn in 7th standard and in 8th standard we also learn. Yes, the biodiversity and ecosystem we also learn. Plants are prepare their own food. That's why they are called producers. We also learn in 8th standard. So in 8th standard why they are called plants autotrophs. Means the plant leaves obtain light energy or using light energy and air. So carbon dioxide is obtained from air, water and minerals. Water and minerals are obtained from the soil. Obtained from the soil, and they prepare own food. That's why they are called autotrophs. Okay, students. Do you know another autotrophic organisms? So give the example of another type of organisms. Okay. You don't know, I will tell you. Okay. So another types of autotrophs are algae, because they have a green color pigment, chloroplast. That's why they are prepared own food. And some photosynthetic bacteria, purple sulfur bacteria also produce their own food. That's why they are called autotrophs. Okay, example of autotrophs: plants and algae, purple sulfur bacteria. Purple sulfur bacteria. It is also known as photosynthetic bacteria. These three are producers and autotrophs. Means they can prepare their own food. That's why they are called autotrophs. This type of nutrition is known as autotrophic nutrition. So, what is the meaning of heterotrophic nutrition? Hetero means they cannot prepare their own food. They depend on others. Others nothing but plants and algae, photosynthetic bacteria. So, heterotrophic means they cannot prepare their own food. So, their definition is similar to the autotrophic nutrition, but only we can change to produce or cannot. We can put one word cannot or can't. We can put only one word can't. The organisms cannot prepare their own food. They depend on others. It is known as heterotrophic nutrition. Some organisms are cannot capable to prepare their own food. They depend on others. They are called heterotrophic nutrition. Example: humans, animals. Human also one of the animal. Human and the animals are not separate. Human is also one of the animal represent of as chordatus. Chordatus of higher mammals. Okay. That's why humans and animals and some others microorganisms are heterotrophs. Right? So I will write the definition of heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition means they cannot prepare their own food. Yes. Some organisms cannot prepare their own food. They depend on other. Other means other organisms. So it is known as heterotrophic nutrition. Some organisms cannot prepare their own food. They cannot prepare their own food. They depend on others, nothing but plants. That's why they are called heterotrophs. Such type of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. Example: humans and animals. Humans and animals are the example of heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, why we can take food? Why we can take food? Yes, food is give the energy. We can use this energy from so many metabolic activities and walking, running, etc. activities. We can utilize that energy. Okay, right? So this energy is produced by autotrophs. Means the food is present in leaves. The green color pigment is present in leaves of plants. This green color pigment obtain light energy. This green color pigment obtain light energy. Yes, this is obtained light energy and carbon dioxide from air, water and minerals. Water and minerals from the soil. Water and minerals from the soil. And they convert simple inorganic substances. Simple inorganic substances into complex organic substances. Okay, simple inorganic substances into complex inorganic substances. Plants are converted or autotrophs are converted simple inorganic substances into complex organic substances by using of sunlight. By using of sunlight. This is also known as autotrophism. So simple inorganic substances like nothing but carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. These are the simple inorganic substances. They are converted into CHO, means carbohydrate. Carbohydrate. When we take this carbohydrate into our body, in our body enzymes are converted once again this complex organic substance into simple inorganic ones. They produce energy in our body. Okay. So there is no complex organic materials are not formed. We can't eat the food. We can't have any food materials. All organisms will be done. So that's why the plants or autotrophs are called universal food providers. Universal food providers because they can convert simple inorganic substance, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen into complex organic substances. Means they form food materials. They utilize these food materials and remaining food materials are stored in different parts of the plant body like bark, roots, stem, leaves, fruits. We can depend on these materials. Means we can depend on the plants to obtain food like leaves, leaf curries, fruits, mango, apple, banana, etc. And the bark means stem. We can also eat the stem. Drumstick plants like lady's finger and etc. Okay. And roots. We can also many roots. For example, onion. Okay. Carrot. Yes. We can also eat that type of food. That's why we are depend on the autotrophs. So that's why they are called universal food providers. Universal food providers. It is a very important bit in SSC examination. Which organisms are called universal food providers? Autotrophs are plants. How they can prepare their own food? By using sunlight, they convert simple inorganic substance into complex organic substances. Means by using sunlight, they prepare complex food materials from simple inorganic ones. Okay, so we can form another definition also. Plants using of sunlight prepare complex organic food material from simple inorganic substances like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Is also known as autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. Yes. So many years scientists have tried how the plants have prepared their own food. Which process is involved in this process? Yes. Finally, scientist was discovered. Plants can prepare their own food from photosynthetic process. Photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis is nothing but same definition of the autotrophic nutrition. can form complex organic substances from simple inorganic substances in the presence of sunlight is known as photosynthesis. So scientists was discovered plants are prepare their own food from the process of photosynthesis. At the same time, Hellman and some other scientists was believed plants are prepare their own food. They cannot depend on the soil, but they also depend on other sources. Yes, are you see the diagram? One element what says plants are not only depend on the soil, but they also depend on the other source. Is it right? 100% right. Because plants are obtain water and minerals from the soil, and remains are obtain carbon dioxide and sunlight from the atmosphere. That's why one element statement is 100% right. It was believed plants not only depend on the soil, but they also depend on other source. Carbon dioxide, it is available in atmosphere. Air, sunlight, it is also obtained from atmosphere. So, what Hellman says, it is 100% right. So, it is also very important in SSC. Who was believed plants are not only depend on the soil, but they also depend on other source. The answer is one Hellman and some other scientist. Okay. So finally, before 2000 years, scientists are trying to form method of photosynthesis. C.V. Van Neel. Finally, C.V. Van Neel successfully formatted by photosynthesis formula. Who was successfully formatted by photosynthesis formula? C.V. Van Neel. C.V. Van Neel was successfully formatted of photosynthesis. What is the formula of photosynthesis? Yes. See on the board. What answer? Simple inorganic substances. Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. CO2 plus H2O. CO2 plus H2O gives rise to sunlight, chlorophyll. CH2O plus H2O plus O2. CHO plus H2O. Yes. See there? CO2 plus 2H2O gives rise to CH2O plus H2O plus O2. These are the factors. These are the producers of photosynthesis. Factors is nothing but they are involved in the process of photosynthesis. So there are two types of factors in photosynthesis. How many factors are involved in the photosynthesis? Two types of factors are involved in the photosynthesis. Yes. So